Alright everyone, welcome back to another Resident Evil Village video. At last, I have took a week away from making videos for this game, just to kind of wrap up things that I personally want to do in the game off of stream and off of videos. And then I did a couple of streams throughout the week. I did the speedrun achievement last weekend, and on Monday I did the melee only run, which was super fun. They were really fun. And a lot of you came by. It was actually it was a good time. If you are new around here and you do want to catch the streams, then turn the bell and you'll know when I'm live. But today, this is going to be a guide for the factory stage. I almost said mansion, I don't know why. Factory stage, the second version, so the hard version, and how to get a S rank. I actually got S rank. You need S rank. No, you need SS rank. It's really weird to say all that really fast. You need SS rank in every stage of Mercenaries to unlock the LZ answerer for the single player mode, which is the lightsaber weapon. It's not the most difficult thing to do, but these later stages are a bit tough and require a certain way to do them. So hopefully I'm going to be able to guide some of you through this and make it less of a chore for you. So we'll start it back to the beginning, and then I'll briefly go over everything you need to know. And I'll just kind of run through it with you, so you know exactly what's going on and how to get through it kind of with ease. It's still difficult, but either way, hopefully this helps. Alright, starting up, first thing you want to do is upgrade the pistol, as I do. It isn't necessary, but you are going to want to upgrade the pistol in this order because it just kind of optimizes its power and its ammo. You also need to buy the Magnum beforehand, so don't upgrade the pistol before you buy the Magnum. Some people I've seen do sell some of the ammo for the handgun immediately. I don't really see the point. You have plenty of ammo to start with, and as long as you got all those upgrades right and the Magnum, we can go through. The first bit, not too difficult. Obviously, there's a couple of guys on the floor here. These are just honestly just buffers to get the combo going. It's nothing too strenuous there. Coming into the next room, you have a couple of runner Lycans, an armored Lycan, and about 3 archer Lycans, I believe. You want to be hopefully dealing with the guy right away first. You have 10 magnum shots. It's probably ideal to use them as often as you feel like, because you are going to be selling it for the second room. You have 10 shots, use them wisely, basically, because you will not be using it again in the next area. But yeah, you want to take out these guys as best you can. If you're struggling to keep a combo, try and kill the ones that run you, and then kind of like parry between the two, like keep shooting the guy in front and keep shooting the guy in the back. If that's too much of a struggle, try and line them up and shoot with the Magnum. That easily penetrate through both of them and kill them once in one shot. Which is both really good. When you're done in this room, you're going to go up to the right. There's 2 guys up here. There's a Lycan and then a zombie at the back. Kill the Lycan. And then you want to kind of shoot the casing off of the second guy's head, just to stun him so you can grab the buff. Hopefully you get this right out of this. You want to go for magic magazine, you want to go for anything to reduce damage. Corpse combuster is really good for keeping combos in these higher levels. Obviously that just means there's a chance that the enemies will explode upon death. When you pick up that, you're going to go to the top left corner. There is a guy coming down the stairs. Kind of like an indication of where to go if you follow the route properly. Up here there is 2 rooms to spawn in the soldats. These things can be pain in the arse. Try not to use your Magnum on them. Obviously you can if you want to. There's a couple that I'll use on because you got 10 shots, you don't really need to be stingy with it. Put them on here is what I did. Usually knocks out this guy, or the couple of random zombies that spawn there with him. This room there's 2 armoured Lycans, I believe. You can take those out with the Magnum if you really feel like it. I definitely did. Or at least weakened one of them and killed the other. This zombie here, kill him after they're dead, so you can go into the room with a full combo timer. About 3 or 4 normal vampire slave zombies spawn in here. Take these out, nothing too bad. You want to be trying to hip fire with the gun as best you can, so your movement's a bit faster. Also, if you're on PlayStation 5 like me, and you're having trouble with the rate of fire weapon, just make sure that your adaptive triggers are off, because it just increases your rate of fire, honestly. Coming back out of that room, the zombies from the other room should be coming around through the door, so you'll have plenty of time to up your combo. Just to run back down the stairs. Back down the stairs, there is another Lycan just coming up. And there'll be another one that comes around the corner shortly after, followed by another zombie with a metal plate on his head. Kill those, nothing to it. And I'll let that run through, so we get through the next room. I'm ahead of myself. Here we go. Okay, So this time, run straight down here. There's a Lycan that comes in behind you and they will try and sprint at you. You can knock him out with the Magnum if you feel like it, but handgun gives you plenty of time. Again, come through here, play the ability. Hopefully RNG is on your side and you get a good one. I got slow motion, which I did pick up because it's good for some of the later corridors because they are quite tight. Come to the left, into the main room, kill this guy up here. Does get up, but you can't go up there and kill him slowly. Gives that time to get through the fence. I think I've grenaded and then just pistoled this guy. So any pipe bombs, obviously use them on these guys. Leg shots for these guys is really good because it stuns them. Keeps them defending their heart, and you can just obviously get some free shots on the heart. And finish off with a couple of headshots or body shots. Another Lycan, no problemo. The combo for this first room, I would probably say, if you get around 35 to 40, you're probably golden. But obviously, if you think you can do better than that, then by all means keep going. Take this one. I didn't really get anything out of that one. I just got one that heals me when I kill things, which is honestly kind of good if you get hit in this, because it's essentially a 2-hit kill in the hard difficulties. You don't really need that time, but I'll take it anyway. These two, easy. This is the room where the daughters spawn. This is where your Magnum really wants to come into play. If you've got 3 shots, still at this point, then you're golden. 1 for each. You can pen them as well, so you can get 2 for 1 or 3 for 1. But definitely, this is where you want to use those Magnum shots, because it's a 1-hit kill, guaranteed. So it's no problem. I believe my combo is about to run out. I believe they get what, 40 or 42, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. That is honestly good enough for this first area. You're not also expected to kill every single enemy on this difficulty. You simply just don't have the ammo capacity. Honestly, it's not really the best. So at the minute, I'm just kind of hauling ass to the end, because 44 is a damn good combo. Ignore this guy to the left. He's an armored guy. Kill that guy, obviously, if you can. The propeller dude will spawn here. Just keep moving. Honestly, got more of a combo than I expected. Let's see. I don't actually know what the combat chance at, but we'll see. There's a few random enemies near the end here, which are easy kills if you've got a combo going still at this point, like me. Great. That's going to really help with your combo, because these guys are super weak. I honestly think I got a 50 combo, maybe a 51. Which I honestly completely forgot about. I thought it was in like the mid-40s, but honestly, 35 to 40, your combo is probably solid. Like, I got 51 in the first area, so that's great. Honestly, don't remember getting that much. But, okay. Area number 2. Take the money, take the ammo, sell the Magnum, because you do not get ammo back for it, so that's no point keeping it, so just sell the Magnum, and then you'll pick up the grenade launcher, and the rest of the money you have, ignore the pistol, and just buy the grenade launcher, and buy as much ammo for the grenade launcher as possible, because there's a lot of armored dudes in the second area, and they're a pain to get through all at once. But that's all you need for this next area. Honestly, the grenade launcher is perfectly fine. I believe the score to get S rank is 600k, which I already have. But there's SS rank, so I'm not entirely sure. No, this was an S rank, so I'm not entirely sure what the requirements are for SS rank. But it's probably somewhere between what I got and 600k. But yeah, this next bit is honestly quite easy. You can kind of go ham with the grenade launcher for the most part. Just try and keep a combo as best you can. I don't think I got anywhere near 50 in this one, but you know what? That was good enough. Honestly, that's kind of good enough. This second area is just a case of getting through it without dying, and it's honestly more of a spree than the first area. Like, you can kind of just go off and do whatever the hell you feel comfortable doing. Grenade launcher. Honestly, I didn't really use it in the main game anyway. Like, I think the one time I really used the grenade launcher in the main game was the final boss, and then Moreau. That's when you get it initially. But I didn't really use it much in the single player, which is weird. But yeah, these guys are super easy. You can shoot their arrows out of midair if you really feel like you need to. It's not necessary, but you can just kind of strafe as long as it's an ADS, which I was doing for the most part. But yeah, shooting their arrows out of the air is also really helpful, because it's a 2-hit kill, so you gotta be careful. I believe everything in this mode is a 2-hit kill, even the daughters 2-hit kill you. But yeah, take this ability. I got one I didn't even use, I don't think. Assassination Dash is not really the best thing to be using on this difficulty, because I don't know why you would be using a knife. Unless you're pretty good at hot swapping. Then I won't really see the point of picking it up. But yeah. We are kind of coming to the end of it now, because again, you don't need to kill everything in these hard difficulties. The normal difficulties kind of encourage that you do kill everything, just to max out your score, and to be honest, the normal difficulties compared to this, killing everything, is kind of a breeze. It's just a case of figuring out the route, figuring out where every single spawn is, and then just going through as fast as possible. But its hard difficulty is more about keeping your combo as high as possible, and obviously not dying, because it's a fail instantly if you die. Except for the next one, which I'll talk about in the next video. The last stage is quite interesting, and believe it, honestly, we all know what the Mad Village is like, and we've all seen the Mad Village stage on normal difficulty, but the hard one, I will say, is very easy to get an SS rank. It's a whole different thing. We'll get to that tomorrow in the next one. But I've officially done every single one of these now. Mercenaries in this game is a blast. It's a bit different to the old school games, Mercenaries modes, but again, it's just fun. It's just a lot of fun. I believe this is where I lose my combo, because I think I almost die. Oh, I think this guy almost killed me. So yeah, I was like, you know what, screw that guy, I'm out. Like, I think I managed to keep it going until about 30, maybe not even 30, but who knows. Last time I said it was 40 something, and it was 50. So I'm not entirely sure where my combo kind of stands at the end of this. I think I kind of just run to the end now, to be honest. Yeah, I would say it's around 30. I think I just ignore the hell out of this guy, because once your grenade launch is out, you should have around, like, yeah, the 30 mark, so you can kind of just leg it to the end. This is definitely where I lost my combo, I believe. I could be wrong. I could have managed to keep it going. You go around behind that guy because he's in the way of the end. Do I keep it going? Do these guys keep it going for me? They do. Wow. Okay, so again, not a 20 combo, but it's in the 30s, which again is pretty damn good. Like, you don't even need a high combo in the second area. As long as you got a high one in the first area, you'll be fine. But this was a 35 by the look of it. Almost died at the end. I was super terrified of dying right at the end. It was a nightmare. But 35, is that 35? And they got 35. 761,000 is a lot. And they ended up being almost quite a lot score, I'll be honest. And that is essentially going to do it for the Factory 2 stage of the Mercenaries mode. This is probably the one that would give people the most hassle out of all of them. It's just a case of figuring out the spawns, figuring out the general direction in which you need to go, and just kind of memorizing the route. Because even now, playing through the main story about 7-8 times, which is not a lot for me, honestly. I usually would have played all the other ones to God knows how many times by now, but Mercenaries mode is kind of going the way. At times I still sometimes get, not lost, but kind of disorientated, especially in the early part of the factory level. I'm kind of like, where are we gonna go again? Like, it is my favourite part of the game, but it always trips me up. But again, just follow what I did. Hopefully, that is probably the best way to do it, I would imagine. I haven't looked up any like guides or anything like that myself. It's just how I managed to figure out how to do it. It took me a couple of days to get the upgrades down and like the general kind of experimentation down, but this is essentially how I did it. Someone's probably done it the same way because it feels like a kind of legit way to do it. But yeah, hopefully this helps some people. I know this is obviously going to be the hardest one again for most people, but it's not too bad once you figure out the route and that you don't have to kill everything, and it's just pacing yourself really. But that's going to do it. Mad Village 2 is tomorrow, which is the last stage, and then we're going back to more single player and live streams of the single player campaign. So hopefully it helps, hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.